Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of our York City Road to Glory save. The save where we take York from the Vanarama Conference North all the way to the Premier League and beyond. In today's episode we've got season defining games coming up in the league, in League One, against Barnsley and Tranmere respectively. If you are new, if you have just stumbled across the channel, please leave a nice like down below and a subscribe in the description down this way. I think would really help me out. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So you can see here on the form sheet, on the schedule sheet here, we really have begun to turn around our nasty form that we had earlier in the season. We're finally, by the looks of things, coming out of it. I mean, it has been, it's been horrible this season. I'm not going to lie, it has been really tough. I can't wait to get out of League One. Against, I think we left you with the MK Dons and Fleetwood game last time round. Against Portsmouth, finished 3-0. Kenny Berry, Gary Ross scoring twice. I've been changing my tactics almost sort of every other game. And once more we've been plagued. I mean, it's so horrible with injuries. The game is really trying to FM me into not going up this season, but I am determined not to cede to its demands. I'll show you what's been going on in terms of the injuries in a moment. Again, this game against Doncaster, we lost 5-1 it was to Doncaster. That was an absolutely terrible game. At that stage, I really was getting really sort of low and thinking that there's no way that we could go up from that. But we bounced back and continued our bounce back ability. With these results. Most recently, we beat Lincoln with a brilliant game. 5-2 it was. You can see Romario Vieira coming back into the side. I'm starting to introduce some of the old players back into the squad. I think it is helping, and I think that's something I'll continue to do. I might go back to our old 4-4-2 tactic as well. So in terms of the injury, the worst one is this one. Basically, Kieran Slicker is out for the rest of the season. Our main goalie is out for the season, 4 to 5 months out with I think it's a broken leg, is it? Broken ankle, out for 4 to 5 months. So that is really terrible. And then our backup, our old man backup, the oldest player in the squad, Jamie Stevens, out for 2 to 3 months. So Fred Robinson, under 21, we picked up from Man City, is having a run out. He can hopefully see us over the line here. I mean, it's going to be tricky, whatever. These two games will really give us an indication of whether or not we're capable of going up at all from this league. In better news, off the pitch, the board have finally started to agree to improve the off-field stuff. I got them to agree training facility improvement and youth facility improvements. We really needed it, like seriously badly. I think that might have been part of the thing that was causing all those injuries. Our training facilities were just like conference level standard. So if you have a look at them, the club info I think it's under, and have a look at facilities, you can see poor data. Oh, we've actually got good training facilities. I thought that would be poor, and below average youth facilities. So we're getting an upgrade, which is good. The Ascona money, that 4.2 million that we received, is going into use, and I shall be using it, pushing it into the club more as the season sort of winds to a close and we get into the summer as well. So let's move on now. We've got the game against Barnsley coming up. I will see you on the day of the game itself. So you can see here, Jamie Chambers is doing really well in his training. He's been week in, week out, top trainer. Mills and Towell also doing well here. But Jamie Chambers is quite an interesting one. He came through our youth our youth intake last season, the golden generation of youths, and his progression has been absolutely incredible, really. He is contracted still to the club till 2025, so that's good. No need to worry about that. I am just thinking whether or not to give him a chance in the first team. I think it might still be a little bit too soon for Jamie. Maybe, if we're up and we've got a few games left in the season, I might give him a go. Now, I'm going to go with our 4-4-2 for this game. Let's go to look at Dale Mills here. That is absolutely incredible. What a player he's going to turn out to be for us. Now, I am going to go with our 4-4-2 tactic. We are recording. That has been excellent. I mean, truly excellent for us in the last couple of games. I think it's really been what's the key to our turnaround in form. I'm going to put Fisher on for Suter. Suter has been absolutely dreadful, woeful, mistake after mistake after mistake from him, so much so that I put him on the transfer list. I've had enough of him, so he's leaving the club. I'm going to put Jordan Cox on the box on the bench for him. So this is the team we're going to go with. I think we're going to go with Ross, Greenwood. I'm going to try Greenwood up top. I'm not sure he is a striker, but I'm going to try him there just to see. West, Boxall, Kane, Bennett over on the right with Cox able to come in. Devine, unfortunately, I think our other left back has got an injury. Erkalani, Fisher and Matheson. Robinson, as I say, is it's a little bit scary when he gets to try and make a save. Leif Davis is injured. Vieira is going to come in for Sutter. I'm not having Sutter anywhere near the team anymore. He's really annoyed me. He's become my scapegoat for the save so far for the season. So there we are. That's the team. Let's progress to the match itself now. I'm not going to pause it because last couple of times I've done that, I haven't hit record successfully afterwards. I've recorded 2 versions of this so far, so hopefully this one will be good and we won't have any interruptions or problems with the recording. I have faith in you, I have faith in you, I have faith in you. I mean, I really would love a win here just to cement ourselves in the top 2, put a gap between ourselves and the chasing pack in the playoff spots. As I say, I really don't want to go into the playoffs. Ross. Oh, I thought that was in from Ross there. Bennett. Back to the good old days of the 4-4-2 where we were smashing teams in the Conference and Conference North. The good old days. Did enjoy those. Kane. Bennett. Matheson. Charging through. Matheson. Lovely goal from Matheson. We really have missed him through the season. He really has been important for us. Absolutely brilliant goal from him. Kane with a lovely little flick through. Matheson charging through the hole there in the defence and chipping it over the goalie. Excellent stuff from York. 1-0 to York. So yeah, like I say, I think 4-4-2 might be the answer. Oh, Alex Mower, I know he's important for them, has picked up a knock. Excellent stuff. So 4-4-2 might be our key to success, our key to seeing us over the line here. Ross, past the keeper. Ross scores 28th goal of the season. York 2, Barnsley 0. I think that should really, that should be that. I'm going to praise the lads. Might be a bit early for a shout, but I am going to praise them because they do deserve it. This turnaround in form has been absolutely brilliant for us. It really has. Like I say, I mean, there were times during that run, and even after it, to be honest, that I was thinking that's never ever going to happen, and we're going to have to go into the playoffs. Rhys Devine with his first goal of the season. That was a lovely goal there from Rhys Devine. Yeah, there were times I was thinking it's never going to happen, we're doomed to going into the playoffs, and then I will bottle the playoffs because I always do. And it's just been, injury after injury after injury. We're not even talking about small little injuries. I don't think I've ever known anything like it. It's been 8 or 9 key players in our team have been out every single game without fail. We've had somebody big and important. I mean, even now, look at it. We've got our goalie, Slicker, out with a big injury, and it looks like West has picked up a little knock as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's causing it. I can't get my head around it. Is it the training? Is it the level of the training? The training facilities? I've now improved those, so hopefully those will improve. Is it the backroom staff? Maybe I'm looking into improving those. I've actually sacked our head physio, just in case, you know. I don't think it is his fault, but he only had a 14 on his physio rating, so I gave him the boot. Got somebody with a 20 in. So I don't know. I mean, it just does get you down though when the game seems to be scripted like that and just want you to fail, and you just can't do anything about it except maybe save scum, which I don't do. So yeah, I mean, Robinson, don't mess it up, Robinson. Well done, lad. To Ercolani, no, Ercolani, no. Thank you. Yeah, so this is really tremendous play from us, to be honest. Ross, Greenwood. Oh, it's delightful. It really is delightful. I'm going to get West off at half time. We don't want him to break down like all the rest. He really has been tremendous for us. I think any of those loan signings, if I can get them in on permanence, I will do. But I don't think we're going to have the funds for it, you know, even with that Ascona sale. So I'll be targeting bringing three or four of them back in on loan. I think part of the problem this season as well is the balance wasn't quite right of the squad for us. We were oversaturated in the centre of midfield. We had too many of these loan signings. We were reliant too much on our loan signings. But like I say, I mean, you can't really argue with it. We are on our fourth back-to-back promotion. So that is really amazing. I'm not sure I've done as well as that in any previous FM save of mine, any of these. I mean, I've had a tier 10 sort of save where I've done 6 or 7 in a row, but not with the official database, I don't think. So let's go to the tactics. Matt West has got an injury, potential thigh injury. So we've got Matt Lowe on the bench. You can easily replace him. Oh, it's like the good old days. Cox, Vieira, Navarro. Oh, lovely. I'm going to bring 1 or 2 of those on in the second half. So 3-0 to York. Corner kicked with Matheson. Oh, I thought Fisher would score there. Fisher's on a yellow. But yeah, he's looked a lot more solid, Fisher, than Suter did, certainly, and maybe even Wiggett too. Suter's definitely done at the club. One of our central midfielders, forget who it is, also done. He started having a moan, and I just wasn't having any of it. I wasn't in the mood. Straight on the transfer list he went. So it's 2-1. Barra scoring. Barra scoring for them. So I'm going to drop down to positive. I'm going to shout praise at them. We've got to be careful here. Don't forget we've got our reserve goalie in goal. I'm going to bring Navarro on, and I'm going to bring Vieira on for Kane. So like I say, I mean, hopefully this time round I haven't made any mistakes with the recordings, and this is just going to be one take, you know, all the way through. I think part of the problem is I keep doing little takes here and there because I'm new. I keep doing little takes here and there and not hitting the record button afterwards, so I'm going to do it all in one, see how that goes. Bennett. Done really well there, Bennett. He has been excellent since he's come in to the squad. Oh, what the heck was that? I thought that was going to go in from a throw-in. Never seen that before. Ah, come on, York. 3-1. Would be tremendous if we won here. Really would. I mean, I'd be 95% confident over the top to Chaplin. I'd be 95% confident of a win, of a promotion if we win this match. But we've got this goalie here. It's just oh dear, I am nervous now. Demand more. Oh, Fred Robinson with a save there. I'm going to have to do something here. Let me change the tactics slightly. In possession, we want to go time wasting a lot. Don't run at the defence. Don't work the ball into the box. Passing directness, be more direct. And then we're going to hit them on the counter. We already are. Distribute ball over the defence. Okay, so that is going to do for that, I think. So play onto the pitch. Confirm changes. Oh dear, I'm nervous. Like I said at the start, the draw isn't the worst result, but you know when you're winning and you think you've got the 3 points in the bag, then the game comes back to bite you. Matheson. Williams closes him down. That might be the fitness taking effect there. It's just so easy. It's so easy. Gotta go. I should have gone defensive maybe right at the start. I hate going defensive. Always invites the pressure. I bet you they come in to score now. Here we go. Walton free kick. Divine. Ross. Come on, York. Corner kick. This is so tense. A draw is not the end of the world at all. Navarro with a free kick. In fact, a draw would be very, very good for us. Navarro. Boxall. Give it away. Vieira trying to close down. 4 minutes to go. Oh, for God's sake, that is... Richie Wellens offside. Thank goodness for that. This keeper, though, man. This keeper. I think we're going to have to bring Stevens back in. And what's going on here? Stop with that. So that really was tense, that game, the last couple of minutes there. It finishes 3-3, York 3, Barnsley 3. This keeper, Fred Robinson, is not filling me at all with any kind of confidence. We'll dust ourselves down. I'll take a point from that match. The gap's 4 points now to the rest of the chasing pack. Barnsley are now up into the automatic promotions. So we'll take a draw. We'll move on, and hopefully we can get a draw against Tranmere in the league. So I've been looking at our goalkeeping situation, and of course I forgot that Jamie Chambers was also injured. Jamie Stevens was also injured. 5 weeks and 3 months. So this is really absolutely ridiculous. Our 2 goalkeepers out with long-term injuries. These 3 have been interesting me, as has Kieran Tal, who I think is going to come on. He has been playing well in the reserves. He's just got 6 goals in an under-21 game, so he is coming on, and we're going to take advantage of that, see if he can score for us in this game. So we're going with Ross, Tal, Low at left wing, Boxall deep line playmaker, Kane. We've got Teddy Jenks has just come back from his long-term injury, so that's good news. We've also got Vieira on the bench here. Kenny Berry over on the right, Divine, Ercolani, Fisher, Matheson and Robinson. So let's hopefully we can pick up a win here against Tranmere. They're down in 19th. We've got too many of our loans, so I think what we're going to have to do is take Teddy Jenks. He's not quite ready anyway. So there we go. Luke Matheson and Kenny Berry are lacking in match sharpness. Well, that's tough. We've got so many injuries. They've got to put up with that. So hopefully we can get a win against Tranmere. They're down in 19th. We do need a win to really, really cement ourselves up into that promotion spot itself. Are we recording? Yes, we are. Good news. So here we go. Low. Berry almost scoring there from the first attack of the game. Tranmere on the attack. Fisher. Good play from Fisher. I'll take that. Doesn't matter if it was a foul. Every time somebody attacks, I get so nervous because our defence is dodgy and our goalie is dodgy. It really is edge of your seat kind of stuff. Kane. But hopefully, if we can get a win here. Lowe with a goal. Matt Lowe scoring his second goal. I feel a bit sorry for Lowe. He's one of those who's missed out just because of how much he strengthened in the summer. I wanted him to be one of our developmental sort of players. He is going to be getting some game time, so don't worry about that. But like I say, I mean, every time they attack, every time they go forward, I get nervous because of our goalie, Fred Robinson, in goal there. I mean, he's not that bad stat-wise. He's just very, very inexperienced. Even more so, I think, than Slicker was when Slicker first came in. Kane, Berry. Oh, Berry should have scored there. Should have buried it, in fact. So, I mean, let's have a look at the table again. We're going to be on 79 points if this stays as is. 6-point gap to the playoffs. Matheson, been tremendous since he's come back from his injury. Divine. Low scoring, brilliant stuff. 2-0 to York. Come on, we surely can't mess this up from here now. Let's have a look at this again. Matheson over on the right hand side, ball deep into the half. Divine with a nod down, and then Low smashing it into the back of the net. Brilliant stuff from York. Oh, that is pleasing indeed. I can start, I think, maybe. Start to breathe properly. Oh dear. Boxall. Kalani. I thought Kalani would pop it in there. That would be amazing if we'd scored 3. But I'm happy with 2-0. Getting into half time at 2-0 would be a lovely result for us. 3 more minutes of injury time. Kane. Fisher. Oh, I thought Fisher had scored his first goal from the club. It has looked a bit more stable with Fisher at the back, but I do feel I need to really look into free transfers and such, free signings in the summer. But we've not got too many games to go now in the season. I'll show you that in the schedule screen shortly. Boxall, Matheson, Berry. Oh, Berry hitting a post there. I'll show you in the schedule screen shortly. We might be up by the time you come back to us. We will see. I'd like to cover the promotion game, but it may be one of those things where it just happens off camera without me having much to do with it, if you know what I mean. Matheson, Berry, Matheson. This is lovely play from York. The 4-4-2 has been excellent since we changed to it. Unfortunately, the 4-4-2 though does mean we stop developing Mills, but I'm sure he's so good that he'll come back into the squad in that deep-lying playmaker position in the 4-4-2 if we keep with it. I'm tempted to completely... Kieran Tal, first goal of the season. That is such good news. Kieran Tal, 3-0 against Tranmere. That, my friends, should be that, and that really should steal us. That really should seal us promotion in the automatic spots, whether as champions or not. I don't care. In second, I don't care. As long as we go up, get out of this horrible league. We're going to bring on Bennett and Vieira. This is just like the good old days with our 4-4-2 romping all over the league. It's such a relief. It really is. There were times this season, where I just thought it's never ever going to happen. We're going to bottle it. What is going on here? Why are they taking so long? Haven't got time wasting on. But yeah, I mean, like I say, it really has been a pretty horrendous season if you think about all the injuries that we had. Like I was saying the other match, I counted them, we had 8 or 9 first team injuries to first teamers. And they weren't even small injuries, they were big long-term injuries. Boxall. And then it kept happening. I mean, then now we've got our 2 main goalies out injured. Blackett Taylor. Robinson with a save. Well done, lad. Well done, Fred. Winding down the game now. Much better. My nerves are much calmer than they were in that Barnsley game. 3-0 to York versus Tranmere. That really should be that in terms of sealing us promotion to the championship. I don't think we'll get the message through yet. Big game coming up against Hull. Don't think we'll cover that one though. We've already covered Hull this season. So there you can see 79 points now. So finally a 9-point gap now between ourselves and Barnsley down in third. That really is tremendous news. Let's go to the schedule screen and see where we'll be back to you at. So here we are at the schedule screen. I think I'm going to just play all this chunk of games. I think we can be pretty sure of our promotion. Of course, I'll come back to you if it does start to look a bit more iffy, but I think I'm pretty certain that we're going to get promoted. I'm going to come back to you at the final 2 games of the season, the Bradford and Scunthorpe games. Hopefully, by the time those 2 matches come around, we'll have sealed our promotion to the Championship, and that'll be more or less of a formality, more or less of like a party kind of feel to it. But that was a really, really tense episode, everybody. I'm going to go and have a recovery, I think, from those 2 games. So there we have it, everyone. A draw against Barnsley, not a terrible result at all. Good side, Barnsley in the league. 3-3, that one finished off, and then a 3-0 win against Tranmere, all but sealing our promotion, I think, anyway, to the Championship. I'll come back to you if that does change, obviously, if it does look like we might mess it up, or I'll come back to you at the last game of the season. If you have enjoyed that episode, please leave a like and a subscribe down below. New episodes every day at 4:30 p.m. New daily uploads for everybody. Like I say, if you have enjoyed it, please help me out with a subscribe. That would mean the absolute world to me. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, everyone.